Every Thursday night, amongst the crowds of people in downtown Athens, Georgia, you can find a group of Phi Kappa members gathered at Little Italy. For Lindsay Nelson, a second year at UGA, hanging out with her people in this space is her home away from home, or the third place.
Really helps us reinforce that sense of community and siblinghood that brings us all together. We can laugh and have pizza, and maybe a few of the older siblings will have a beer or something after we just destroyed each other in debate. So it's really cool.
The third place is a space separate from a person's home and work where community is fostered. This term trended during and after the 2020 pandemic. Stephanie Hans, a doctoral candidate at UGA, has heard the term for a home away from home trend amongst her students.
But I think people are looking for the in-person physical spaces once more.
Many of Stephanie's students and undergraduates at UGA spent most of their high school years in social isolation due to the pandemic's lockdown. Now in college, they are looking for their third places in spaces beyond campus.
Specifically, if we're thinking about Athens, we see local businesses being a major part of creating these social ties.
Recognizing this need, local Athens businesses have catered to this demographic. Tim Kelly, the owner of the Rook and Pond, has crafted a home away from home, drawing in new crowds.
So we've always done well with the older students, grad students, that kind of stuff, but we're seeing a whole lot more of the undergrad community coming in to study during the day. I think there was always we always had an issue of explaining what this place was. I think a lot of people thought you had to play games or you had to pay a fee or whatever to get in. And it's like, no, it could be a coffee shop, it could be a restaurant, it could be a bar, and it could be a board game cafe. It can be all those things at once.
Other local Athens businesses, like Walker's Pub and Coffee, have also catered to this growing demographic, allowing for undergraduates to utilize the spaces for hanging out with friends or even studying. As undergraduates navigate their journey into adulthood, spaces that create a home away from home create connectedness, showing the growth of third places in more than just a term. For Grady News Source, this is Shannon LaRusso.